Okay, let's look at exercise 8-4 now. What we want to do is adjust based on accurate, right? So we're going to do journal entries for this. Number one, we have an invoice of 8100. This is raw material, right? FOB destination, so it's the buyer at the time it was received. So we need to make sure that this raw material inventory is in the books because it was received December 28th. So we need to put that in the books so you can see that we're going to add to inventory, add to accounts payable because we owe for that. Okay. On the second one, material costing $28,000 was shipped FOB destination. It was not entered by December 31st because they were on the railroad car on a company's side on that date and had not been unloaded. Well, there's probably a lot of different people who would tell you a lot of different things about this. Just if the goods are on your premises and they haven't been unloaded from the railroad car, does that mean they're yours or they're not yours? We know if we're talking being a reasonable and ethical manager, they really were received. We just haven't unloaded them, and we can't just leave them in the parking lot until the 1st of January. Just if you wanted to do some kind of manipulation of our inventory numbers for whatever reason. Well, we need to include those, right? We're going to do it the correct way. So we're going to again add the inventory in the payable. So here we go for the next one. Number 3, materials costing. So raw materials costing $7,300 were returned to the supplier on December 29th. They were shipped FOB shipping point. The return was entered on the date, even though the materials are not expected to reach the supplier's place of business until January 6th. Well, this is correct because they were shipped shipping point. So as soon as they left, that's when we have that occurring, right? So I don't know if I did a good job explaining that, but the return was entered on the date, even though the materials are not expected to reach the supplier, right? But that's okay. FOB shipping point. No adjustment necessary, in other words. So maybe if you think, maybe that'll help you at least get on the right track. An invoice of $7,500 terms FOB shipping point was received December 30th. The receiving report shows that the material was received on January 4th. They were shipped on January 2nd. So this stuff was never even in the current year. I mean, it was shipped on January 2nd. It was received on January 4th. Even though we put them in the books at December 30th, that's not when they happened. So we need to back it out. So we're going to back out the inventory, and we're going to back out the payable, and it should go on the correct year, 2014. Materials costing $19,008 were received December 30th. No entry was made for them because they were ordered with a specific delivery no earlier than January 10th. So there was a note saying, do not ship deliver these until the 10th of January. But they weren't. They were received on this December 30th. Well, either somebody dropped the ball or they were trying to play some kind of game with this note. Who knows? But the point is, it was received on December 30th, so it goes in the books. So we're going to include that in the books. So there you go. There's all 5 of them right there.